This video is sponsored by Arlo. So things were starting really well. I got a new job, we're in a new country, and I'm really excited to finally get this thing going.
How do you feel?
I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm getting ready for work.
Can you believe that you're actually saying that?
No, not really. It's been like more than a year at this point. So how are you feeling that your man's is going to work? What is this?
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today is actually a sad video day because my youth is going to work, and I cannot believe that Simmons is going to work. Literally everything in our lives are about to change because for at least a year none of us had like corporate jobs, and this guy is about to be a corporate baddie all over again.
Yeah, like less than an hour.
In less than an hour, man's about to be a corporate baddie, so... While Simmons is at work, I actually have this whole house to myself, which is just crazy. But there are so many things that we're doing and so many things that we're involved in. So I have to stay home, keep the wheels turning. But there is one thing that I always do prioritize, and that is quality phone time with my mom. If you ask Simmons, I probably talk to my mom like multiple times per day, but we've been close for a very long time, so that's just the norm for us. Which kind of leads us to today's sponsors, Arlo. And I think you guys should stick around for this one because I feel like it's a need to know. Do you know how when you arrive in a new country, you get off the plane, you're excited to do everything, you clear security, you clear immigration, and then you get to that part where you pick up your bags and then everything just goes dark. And when I say go dark, I mean that you do not have connectivity on your phone, you don't have the local service yet, and you cannot communicate with the people that are gonna pick you up until you run over to one of those SIM card booths and buy a SIM. Well, this is where today's sponsor, Arlo, comes in and literally saves the day and save you from stressing out on a travel day. Arlo is the world's first eSIM store, and what the company does is that they provide these digital SIM cards that are available to you literally at the click of a button. All you have to do to get started with Arlo today is to click the link in our description to download the Arlo app. After you've downloaded the app, you'll get access to their data packages. These digital data packages gives you connectivity in 200 plus countries the minute you land. After you've selected your digital data package, the next step is to install the eSIM, followed by activating the eSIM. I literally wish that me and Simmons had this while we were traveling the world full time. With Arlo, you no longer have to worry about those insane roaming fees your home company would charge you, and you also no longer have to connect to free and potentially malicious Wi-Fi. You get to keep your original phone number, and most of all, you can land smoothly and have connectivity right away. Also, remember to use our code AVERY3 at checkout for $3 off your first eSIM. Now, remember when I told you guys to stick around because I think that this one would definitely be worth it? Comment down below if you think that a service like Arlo could be a game changer and lessen the burden on you, especially on a stressful travel day. Once again, big thanks to Arlo for sponsoring this video. You guys are doing great things for great people like me and you, but let's get back to the rest of the video. So it is in the evening, actually about to be 6 o'clock, or after 6, about to be 7, and Simmons is on his way home, and I'm actually excited. I realize now that this feels like when we used to live in the US and Simmons used to go to work and then come back and I'd be waiting for him before I started my job. Now, this is like a traditional life, like people do this every day and it is the norm, but it wasn't the norm for us for a whole year. So it's quite an adjustment, and I'm actually here making dinner and for Simmons, so when he comes he won't be hungry. I don't know, it feels unreal that we are doing this again, but I think Simmons likes it and I am glad that he likes it.
So we can cut it go. We have to tell.
Call them and see what they say. I I am tired. This is the finished look, and now we need to get Sivis's reaction to this.
What is this?
This
Lemon chicken?
is chicken limon.
Chicken. Is it chicken al limon?
It's
Chicken al limone.
Exactly.
Chicken al limone.
So it's Italian. I had no clue what I was making, but
Okay. Did you go out to buy stuff today or something?
No, I used everything we had in the house. I
Okay.
decided that we eat the same thing too often, and I wanted to make something different. Alright guys, that is Simus's dinner, and it looks amazing, but it smells and tastes even better. And you can just fling with the lemon them off at the top and everything.
The lemon them off at the top.
Of course, no meal is complete without a side of salad. So, oh god, I should be a chef. It's just giving, right?
I think you are a chef.
Only for you, darling. They were crazy if they thought I was just gonna put black pepper and salt on it. That was what the recipe required.
Maybe it's because you're supposed to taste mostly lemon.
Yeah.
But it tastes really good.
It is, right? And it's something different. Yeah, that's right. Do that dance, boy. Oh, no.
So, long story short, I have not worked in like a year, and we finally decided to settle here in Lithuania. And one of our agreements when we came to settle here was that like I'm gonna go and try to find a real job, 9 to 5, because I haven't done that in so long. Because ever since we left the U.S. and started traveling and trying to do all these different side projects and stuff, I haven't actually had time to dedicate myself to like 9 to 5ing. So the beauty of this job is it was actually in a field that I am very skilled in, because I got a master's in financial crime and investigations, and this job was in like money laundering and like finances and a little more about the work culture, I guess, because I'm coming from an American background and everything is like rush fast, and like a lot of excitement and a lot of tension, and things are moving really quick, especially coming from like a New York tech background. Very quickly though, I realized that it's going to be really tough to make it work, because I wanted to dedicate so much time to this recruiting project, and because we're here in Lithuania and I am Lithuanian and I'm the only one that can actually work on this project, because we're still working on the Avery's immigration stuff, so it's just me working. We have to make sure that like I'm available on call for business meetings and like phone calls and things that people might need clarification for, and a variety of things where we're like asking questions and like coming up with ways to reach out to a variety of potential companies. That basically grinded to a halt, and unfortunately that means that a lot of what we're trying to do with recruiting also took a pause, and we're trying to get back on that. But regardless of that, like also actually before I move on, content creation also paused, because I wasn't fully able to just go ahead and spend so much of my time where I'm used to just kind of helping Avery, because obviously she's the one that does more of the creativity stuff. Like help her with ideas and like dances, whatever you guys see. Yeah, the dances, but like whatever you guys see online, it's kind of like a lot of it's her effort, but I do have to be there to support her. But regardless of all that, I really wanted to make it work. So like I was gonna spend most of my day working like a full 8 to 5 job, and then after work and on weekends and holidays was gonna be like the side hustles of like recruiting and content creation. All these things we had straightened out, we figured it out. We're here in Lithuania, we're living here, we have a place to live, we have a business, I have a job. We went to get groceries, like every day is kind of becoming like a more routine thing where we're getting workouts done, which by the way, I also had to slack on when I got this job. And we finally hit a major wall. And that is because we went to the immigration office yesterday and heard some bad news.